Hi everyone, my name is Simon Mishevich. In this video, we're going to be talking about the US housing market in 2023. What does it look like so far? And should you be panicking about the plummeting house prices in your area? Let's check out the details. Hi everyone, my name is Simon Mishevich from Optimize Kansas, and we're going to be talking about the US housing market and what you should be doing going forwards in terms of selling or buying. And the one thing I would say straight away is if we look at this chart, it's still showing that the house prices in the US, generally speaking, are increasing. There is indication that some areas are affected, but totally the house prices look like they're stabilizing or indeed still increasing. What does that say to you? And are you seeing something different? Please comment in the boxes below. I'll be fascinated to read what is happening in your localized area. Let's move on to the 5-year chart. And again, it's just something that I want to really share with you in terms of where the house market is currently compared to the most recent times. And you can see that house prices are hugely, significantly increasing. So even if there is a drop, then are we going to see prices go down to 2018 levels? I can't see that is possible, to be honest. I think that the house prices are maybe stabilizing, maybe going downwards, and we'll talk about that a little later on. But even if they did, house prices won't be plummeting back to 2018 levels for sure, looking at this graph. But again, do share some of your comments and thoughts with me, because I'm sure some of you out there have got some compelling arguments to say it's actually different to what this graph is showing. This is another great indication. This is talking about house sales and what's going on. It says here, I'm just going to move my screen out of the way. It says existing home sales in the US, which includes completed transactions for single family homes, townhouses, condos, I will never get that name right, must put my teeth back in, and co-ops plunged 7.7 to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 4 million in November 2022, much worse than market forecast of 4.2 million. Now, the thing I would say about this is that many people may not have to sell their properties, let's be fair. They may not have to buy a property. It is a choice, unless they have lost their jobs and they are being forced to sell a house. Why would you want to sell a house when you know that the house values are going to be dropping and buyers are going to try and push you down on that price? You don't need to do it. So that's really an interesting thing there. It may be, it's the 10th straight month of falling sales and the lowest since May 2020. Now that's not too long ago, but still, it is the lowest house. And if you look at the transactions going on to the house sales, it is much lower. And that is because of affordability. We have the fuel prices. We have the increase in mortgage interest rates. Why would you forego your 30-year mortgage, which is quite a good mortgage on your home currently, just to buy another house, and then interest rates being 2, 3, if not 4% more than they were before? You wouldn't want to do that. So not only have you got the house price concerns, you've also got the issue of mortgage interest rates as well, even as home buyers. I just want to give you some forecasts that was on this tradingeconomics.com. Again, a very useful website, so do have a look at their site. What I want to share with you here is existing home sales in the US is expected to be 4,000 by the end of the quarter. Now, I'm not sure why it says there, but anyway. According to the Trading Economics Global Macro Models and Analyst Expectations, in the long term, the United States existing home sales is projected to trend around 420,000 in 2023 and 700,000 in 2024, according to our economic models. Now, again, just on this point is they're expecting that house sales will be kind of stabilizing and then starting to increase. They're also suggesting, well, hey, look, we know that house prices are going to go slightly down, but we're also seeing an upward trend in the long term as well. Please do tell me what you think as a realtor. in your area and what you're seeing the conditions being in 2023. Do you still see that there's going to be a stabilizing or a drop off in 2023 with a pickup in 2024, which is what this graph is suggesting? Again, be interested in your views. This is an interesting about US mortgage and mortgage interest rates, and it's just compelling about the argument I made before about people not wanting to sell their properties in a market that is going to force them to sell their house for less than what they think it's worth. And not only that, they're going to be paying more of a mortgage interest rate as well. Now, mortgage interest rates did jump up quite considerably. It was because the Fed wanted to make sure that they get rid of inflation, and therefore that had an impact on mortgages rates as well. But mortgage rates haven't really just continued to increase. Actually, they have got maneuver to either to continue to increase, just like the interest rates for the US, or they could just say, well, actually, we've got different mechanisms we want to put in place. As whatever the outcome of that, you can see that mortgage interest rates have gone up significantly, but have come back down again. And now there's a trend to say, well, actually, there will be a further reduction. If you're in the game of mortgages, please do drop in your comments. I'll be really interested to get you your comments on this show.